It's time for Reddit. Let's see if they get it. It is time for Reddit review. What is going on, everybody? Hopping on over to Reddit. The very first post that we came across is it worth returning? Got a level 37 account from 2021. Should I restart or continue on that account? And for that, it is an astounding, just don't do it. Don't go into the light. Run away. Turn and run away as fast as possible. You do not want this smoke. It is a trash game run by a trash company, but it's got a good community. So, I guess everything's a trade-off. That's your option. Next up, a select squad drag and drop not working. Listen. The drag and drop was so well received by the community, and it was not working in one random place and was allegedly messing up a few other things as well, and so it was taken away. And at the end of the day, why would Scopely put effort and resources into fixing something that doesn't make them any money and only makes the community happy? They wouldn't. Because they hate all of us. Next up, Scopely. Stop the T2 Level 4 Ion bottleneck, please. I've been screaming about this for months now. It was implied to me that it gets better at some point, but I'm not seeing it. I've never seen a bottleneck get skipped, but I've got a ridiculous amount of blue 5 L5s, but to this guy's point, without the L4s, they're completely useless. I've got no L4s. I think I've got like 200 at the moment. It's just not anything that I can use. It's complete trash. But again, please see previous statement about Scopely hates all of the players, and so don't expect them to improve anything. Next up, did I miss it in the blog, or are we just not doing the player appreciation event? If you look at the November 10 blog, there's a blurb at the top talking about how a player appreciation event was removed from the blog because it'll take place later this month. Yes, there is a player appreciation event coming. It will be coming in the form of offers. You can spend ridiculous amounts of money and get virtually no resources, all for the low, low cost of your soul. Who needs a family? Who needs friends? Just give Scopely all your money, become homeless, order as many credit cards as you can, max all of those out, and that way you're just completely undesirable in all walks of life and you have nothing else but this game. That's the goal that Scopely's shooting for, and they have accomplished on many, many levels. Next up, Superior 6 beats multiple meta teams in war practice. This guy's testing it all over the place, and guess what? They're bonkers. And they're bonkers on so many levels, but they're also a little bit broken. In particular, Mysterio is broken. We'll talk about that here in a second. But the Mysterio, on top of being broken, also now has these unkillable minions that I've never seen anything like it. I don't know if it's by mistake. I don't know if they're designed to be as tough and badass as they are. I mean, they don't really do any damage, but they definitely don't really die. Like, they just take a pounding. It's virtually impossible. I was actually sitting with Beta. We were testing something, and it was an even matchup, what we were testing versus what he was going against. This is an RTA against Eternals. Icarus goes to do his ult, flips everything, and killed none of the minions. None of the Mirages, or whatever they're called, were yeeted. There was not a double tap. I'm like, oh, this is over as soon as Icarus takes a turn. Nope. Mysterio's like, screw you, Icarus, you suck. Anywho, speaking of, Mysterio is bugged. After testing out the Sinister Six getting their boost from having 2 Superior 6 members, turns out Mysterio's special will apply blind to all enemies outside of war as long as there are 2 Superior 6 members. Not sure if this was always the case or a bug, whatever. It very clearly says this only happens in war. So I have not tested this in Crucible. I have not tested this anywhere in raids or anything. I've only tested it in RTA, and of course I know it works in war. However, again, along with Beta Ray Bill, we were able to do this test here. This is in RTA. And here you are going to see Mysterio blind 4 members of the team here. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4 blinds. 4 blinds in RTA from Mysterio's special. This is not supposed to happen outside of war. So this is absolutely broken. Do not know if this is working in other game modes. If anybody has an opportunity to test and can either confirm, please leave a comment in the video, in the YouTube comments, or whatever the hell I'm doing right now. Let me know. Send me a DM in Discord. Again, this has only been tested in war and in RTA. RTA is obviously not anything important. It's the only reason we go into RTA is to test stuff, unless you're like Beta and you're allergic to blitzing, and then in that case, you will do other things. But as you can see, these are real... These are the... What? Huh?
That's you.
Yeah, that's you. Speaking of Beta. So as you can see, these are real blinds. The Red Hulk completely missed his attack there. So there you have it. Mysterio is broken as hell. Next up, to a little bit lighter side of Reddit, tips for Green Goblin trials. Well, he's got trails here. But same. I was overwhelmed going through Reddit today before I started streaming and picking out what I wanted to talk about, to the amount of posts that were helping people for the Green Goblin trials. And it was really cool. And it's something that I wanted to highlight because it's one of the reasons that I really love this game and this community, because there's an overwhelming amount of people that just want to help one another. And it's something that I've always been very attracted to. I like surrounding myself with positive people. I'm a big fan of karma. I feel like positivity breeds positivity. And this is one of the things that I love about the game. And it's something that Reddit has really surprised me with since summer. Reddit has been far more positive than it ever was before. And it's really, really cool. And I really appreciate guys like Super Otaku Kami, who goes out of their way to put up helpful advice, as well as all of the other wonderful people that put up similar. And then last but not least, again, a positive note, even with all the problems in this game, I'm glad I found it. And I am too. So this guy just hit 1,200 days logged in, and he doesn't socialize outside a whole lot, and so the game and his phone is sort of how he meets people and gets to hang out with people, and there's a lot of people like that. And when the pandemic happened, as somebody who suffers from extreme anxiety, I was losing my mind, being just trapped in my house all the time, and I found this community. I was already playing the game, but I didn't know about the community in Discord and Twitch and YouTube and Reddit and everywhere else until the pandemic happened. And it's what got me into streaming. And I've met some really, really amazing people, and I'm really thankful. I am really thankful for this game and for what I found in it, just as this guy is. And I just want to say to each and every single one of you out there, thank you for being with me through this journey that I've been on in streaming and doing YouTube and other stuff. And I really appreciate it. I'll be here till the game closes in approximately a year to year and a half. Thank you very much. Peace and love. Be sure to like and subscribe. And hope you enjoyed the first Reddit review for Taco Shooter. Bye.